What's going on here? Okay, so I'm all right. It's up. My apologies. I didn't know my software's lagging or something. But hey, welcome in. What's up, Bliggy? Blizz Biggie. Yo yo yo. I probably just looked real goofy there at the start. What's going on? What's going on? It's real strange. Strange stuff going on today. I don't know what's up. Scott, welcome in. Yo yo. Putting a little poll here, just a little interesting type of stuff here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Boom. The last few little bits in there, and here we go, fellas. All right. Just a random poll. I had a thought when I was at the gym, and it's like, you know what? I wonder what everybody thinks about this stuff, like people in the chat and stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'll just put a poll in. What do you guys think of cryptocurrency? Complete scam. It's the future. It's awesome. Got to get you some of that. Don't know, don't care, whatever. It's just something. Just out of curiosity. No life determining thing here. Just a completely random poll of a question I thought about. So. What's going on, Scott? Peter L. T. Sepser. Yo! What's going on? What's up, fellas? Happy birthday to Scott. Yep, another one of those daily birthday wishes. Appreciate you. What's going on, Wicked Baller on Twitch as well? Welcome in, everybody. I don't even know what the terror zone is. What do we got right now? Nothing good. Nothing good. AGR said he's right now. He's playing now too. Cool. Best of luck. Best of wishes. Every time I get on, I gotta remember what I'm doing here. Every time. Blaine Cheney, yo. Hope you're having a great day. What's up? Just slaying some demons. You know, the huge. What's up, Toxic? Welcome in. Robin B says Slayer. Yeah, so I'm taking a little chance here today. I'm rocking a different playlist than usual, so we'll see what happens. Worst case, I'll just get the stream will get demonetized for the day. So I decided just to wing it, just to see if this playlist would be like, you know, whatever, you know, if it'd be cool with the algorithm. So. Listening to A Strange Day by The Cure. What's strange about today? You say it's a coincidence. John Norton, welcome in. Ooh, 50% of a 40-15 I just got. Isn't that cool, guys? Oh man. Oh well. Over the fire, so you get nothing from them. I said it was a strange day a minute ago. Boy, I don't even know. I guess I don't remember saying that. I don't know. Maybe. Excommunicatus, what's going on over on Twitch, my dude? Loricated male. Let's see, 3-socketer. Yeah, garbage one anyways. Not that it's great either way, but I didn't really look at that. What's all on the armor again? I can't recall. So it's got a bunch of base life on character skill, Poison length, huh? Poison length. I feel like that's sometimes if you accidentally find that early on, like you can't get that CV on, so you could throw some random amethysts in it and get some strength. So this jam is great. Yeah. Hopefully I don't get, you know, copyright hit for this, but we'll find out. I decided to wing it and try one of this guy's, because this guy, all the stuff he makes is stuff he makes himself, but just because of, you know, if you make enough random backing track songs, eventually one's going to sound sort of like a song that somebody else made eventually. So like 3 or 4 of his songs have gotten like copyright hit, and the way YouTube works, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it short of taking the songs down, and for whatever reason he doesn't take them down, and they're just randomly in some of his playlists. So it'll just come across some song that sort of must have some beat of some random song from some random country, and it gets hit, and yeah. Should you make Enigma or Infinity first? The only reason you should always make Enigma first, in my opinion, unless you specifically know you're going to be playing Sorceress a ton right off the bat. Like, if you make Infinity first, you pretty much have to play Sorceress until you find the stuff to make Infinity, or to make Enigma. So I don't know if I said that right or wrong. If you make, I'm going to repeat it one more time because I don't know what my brain was doing there. If you make Infinity first, you have to rock Sorceress pretty much, essentially, in my opinion, until you find all the jaw and the bird to make Enigma. So I would pretty much say make the Enigma first, and then get the Infinity later. Not to mention, if let's say right now you could make Enigma or Infinity, it's easier to make Infinity than it is to make Enigma, because you can run LK and get some Sur runes and cube those up, but it takes, you know, longer to, you know, unless you get lucky and find the jaw, another jaw, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah. Tank, what's up, yo? Oh, fake low rune. Fake low rune alert. Oop. Is it worth having magic find on other characters but a sorceress? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I magic find on all kinds of characters. Like right here, I'm rocking this pally with 300 magic find. Like, if you're asking what I think you're asking, I mean, yeah, it's definitely worth it to like magic find on other characters. I don't know, just spam farming only the sorceress for like 3 or 4 or 7 years straight. I mean, that'd be pretty boring. In my opinion, that is. A poor man's Grizz armor for your mercenary. Talking about the Natalias I picked up a minute ago. Yeah, there you go. I guess you could say that. Because Grizz automatically has strength on it, right? So, and then it's got always got 3 sockets instead of sometimes. Let me drink this coffee. Some coffee. Tarnish, no problem, no problem. That's what I'm here for. To chit chat with you fellas. The chit chat, yeah. Jay says he's saving for Enigma first. Sorc is fun, but it's nice to have flexibility on other characters. Exactly. Yep. Because when you make Enigma, then it's like your Necromancer you can magic find with so much better and faster and easier. Paladin, Sass, every character. Barbarian. It kind of opens up every character to much more efficiently farm. So yeah, pretty much just for your own sanity, I would say make Enigma first. This is a song from one of the other playlists. He obviously mixes and matches some of them based upon what genre. Because yeah, usually I do the playlist that's metal and modern core, and this one is just heavy metal playlist. So they're obviously going to be some of the same songs, I suppose. But Ooh, 10 to max stamina. Ooh. I'm far enough in that I only keep 20 to life now, so. Magic Funding with Summoner, says Tax Cut. Mandatory Enigma. Definitely beneficial. Either that or you're wasting 250,000 gold per run at repairing your Ninja's Puzzler on Switch, right? Yeah, we'll check it. Whatever. Yeah. I've been there, done that before. That's what I was doing actually for my charity stream. I don't remember, was that 2 years ago now? I came into the Chaos Sanctuary with a Summon Necro and was boom, 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 corpse exploding, everything. The perfect. A Ninja's Puzzler, you can get all the way around the Chaos Sanctuary pretty easily with the Ninja's Puzzler. That's pretty cool. Tried like a Dragadin. They fired in, but I think most people call that a Dragadin. No, I never. I feel like it's super expensive, so on single player and even online, I don't play long enough to get that much value to do that. We'll just take out Diablo today, whatever. We'll switch it up. Willow said there's 4 people playing D4 right now from the clan. Yeah, well, I think there's something wrong. I think there's a reason for that, maybe. Was anyone else having trouble? Another one. Was anyone else having trouble logging into your Battle.net at all? I literally couldn't log into Battle.net. Like right now, I can't play online right now. So I wasn't going to anyways. I was, I'm trying to finish up this Grail, but maybe it's, I don't know if it's a regional or something, but yeah, I literally can't log on to Battle.net right now. So favorite bands, got to be a metalhead. Yeah, I'm like rock, different types of rock and stuff like that. So yeah, some of my favorite bands, I usually go ahead and list some of my like more modern ones, I guess, because obviously a lot of people like some of the same older stuff. I was huge into Atreyu when like The Curse came out, and Avenged Sevenfold, their first couple of albums and stuff like that. Like almost, that stuff was almost mainstream back then. But Motionless in White and Falling in Reverse are like the two that I listen to the most that are more modern, even though they've been out for like 10 years now. Stuff like that. But oh, some Gore Riders. 193 is not a bad roll. Doesn't matter huge, but man, Deadly Strike, Crushing Blow, Open Wounds, so sick for the melee characters, right? Yeah. On the way in too. Yeah, you can always find good stuff on the way in too. Don't forget that. This is all 85 area out here, and that's not an 85 item, but still. Paulo, what's up? Wicked Ball said his was like that, but he just now could get in, so that could be a reason why there was like no one on D4. Because D4, like right here, I can play because of D2 offline, but if Battle.net's down, you just literally can't play Diablo 4 or 3 for that matter, which is a very, very poor thing about the game, I'll say. So crypto at the high risk. Yeah, I would say who knows what's going to fully happen with it, but just thought that was a question. I was thinking about the gym. I'm like, I wonder what everyone else thinks about crypto. So I just decided to throw that in there, put a little vote up. Let me go ahead and look here real quick. Let me chop these couple monsters down. What the first few of you say about I'm talking about a poll I put in over on the YouTube stream, by the way. So people's thoughts on cryptocurrency, also hit the like button. Just put through that in there. So scam, 50% of people said cryptocurrency is a scam and or they hate it. So I assume if you think it's a scam, you don't like it. 35% completely don't care, and then only 15% say it's the future. I should have put another option in there, like I bought some just in case, but not sure what to think about it. Because to be honest, that's not that, really matters, but that's about where I'm at. Like, I don't know that it's really going to be a huge thing in the future, but I do have some of it just in case, Because pretty much like if I would have kept the stuff that I had originally, man, I would have made probably, I had 3.5, maybe even 4.5 Bitcoin at one point. And then when it like went up huge and then it like crashed, I was like, oh, this stuff's a scam, and I sold it all. And if I would have hung on to it, I would have had like $500,000. So yeah. No intrinsic value on crypto. Everything's only worth what people are willing to pay for it. Autographed Hank Aaron baseball has no actual value. Nothing really. If you want to get about things having value, nothing has any real value. Gold has no value. We decide what it's worth because people are willing to pay for it. Because there's demand. So really it's just a demand type of thing. Right? We're gonna all we're getting philosophical about it. Dot. Philosophical. You see what I did there, fellas? Fellas, P-H-E-L-L. Turkey Man said he found a Kobe Bryant rookie card in his attic. I also have a Kobe Bryant rookie card. Yours doesn't happen to be a Fleer metallic Kobe Bryant rookie card, is it? Oh, I forgot I have redemption, dummy. That's what I have. Yeah, philosophical, Danny. Exactly. Yeah. Turkey Man says that's rough talking. Yeah, no, it's not cool. I wish I would have. But I mean, at the time, like that much Bitcoin that I had, I think the average price I had on them was like 6,000 a piece. So if it tells you I had a bunch of money into it, I was like, I can't keep risking this to go down to nothing. Like I can't do it. And pretty much what some people say now, like this stuff's worthless. It's all just gonna crash. Like I didn't really believe in it, but I'm like, it's just exploding. Like it just never stops going up, you know? And it got up to like what, 24, 25,000, maybe 30,000 that one time, and then it crashed overnight down to like 6,000, and I was like, so I pretty much broke even on it, but maybe made a tiny bit of money. But you know, that was during the first ever like huge spike of Bitcoin, when it went up to like 20,000 and stopped or something. So yeah. Jiraj, I think is how you pronounce that. He said is your lawyer said if you're not an expert, just put 5% into crypto. Oh yeah, for sure. I would, if I told anybody, like, if you want to speculate on something you have no idea about, but it's like a just in case, yeah. Like if you're putting, like, we'll just hypothetically say you're putting 10 grand into your retirement accounts overall, I wouldn't recommend putting more than you know, like 500 into like some kind of crypto thing. Unless you're like a gambler. You know. Stony Coombs. How many sockets we get? How many sockets? Oh, got the 5 sockets. Shoot, I always forget what the roll on the enhanced damage goes up to here. Is it like 260 or no, isn't it 320? And 240 is the minimum? Maybe. Ew, actually, I think that's what it is, huh? I can't remember. But 5 sockets is a good start on the Rune Master. Anyone remember what this goes up to by chance? I can't recall. Can't recall. 260, so it's not a bad roll. Maybe we'll see what my other one is. Turkey Man said, yeah, he thinks it's the Fleer metallic one. Yeah, that's the one I got. I don't know how it would be worth. I looked it up and they were on eBay for like perfect mint condition ones were on eBay for like not that much. So I just was like, whatever. I still got it, but I remember when I got that too. I got that at a Dunham's, and for some reason they had a giant bin of random packs of cards. And I bought like 3 of them. Just one of the Fleer metallics, but I bought like 3 or 4 random packs of cards when I was, a kid. I don't remember how long ago that was, but I don't think I could drive yet. But yeah. Oh yeah, you said 10-year-old you wrapped it up like you protected your Fleer metallic. Well, hit me up on Discord if you find out that yours is worth like 50 grand or something, because I have one sitting in a box right over there in my basement. Phil could be rich. Oopsie. Had the wrong ore out. Interesting. Boy, I don't know if I could sell that thing fast enough if I found out it's worth 50 grand. Fishaholic said he gambled with his soul at birth and lost the ginger. Oh, that's funny. Is that... See, maybe I'm just, maybe I just don't know things. Is that just from South Park, or is that a thing that people would say all the time? That if you're ginger, you don't have a soul or something? Was that just a joke on South Park, or was that a thing that, like, crazy people really believed, or that people would use, like, pejoratively or something? As far as I'm aware, it's just a thing from South Park. Crown of Aegis, what's going on? Yo, yo! Where's... Did I get him? Oh, I must have been over here. Battle Belt. Oh yeah, Wilhelm. Forgot which one that was. 5 or 6 when Pokemon started, says Blaine. Started getting big. My parents got me my first edition trainer deck. The Charizard in that deck is worth 10k in mint condition. Can't find it anywhere. Oh boy. Yeah, I have heard wacky stories about certain specific, whatever they're called. Yeah, holographic Charizards or whatever. I don't know what they're called in Pokemon, but crazy stuff. Is there a jewel there? No. No. DPS Boomer, what's going on? What's up? I'm doing pretty good. Just a regular day. Ooh, Storm Shield. All right. Every hardcore player's favorite thing to find. Am I right, fellas? Tell me if you play hardcore and you don't use a Storm Shield. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't need another Storm Shield. Will has got a bunch of cards. Don't have any clue what it's worth. Just collecting for the kids when I pass. Interesting. Shirt. Oh, this shirt is actually it's backwards, isn't it? That mean anything to anybody? Actually. Someone over on Twitch asked me what my shirt said, by the way. Anyone on YouTube that wasn't sure what was going on right there? Bless the fall. No champions around here. Okay. I've seen you. Like the front? Yeah, it's pretty cool when I seen it. It's like, and that's the thing too. I don't like buying like black band t-shirts anymore, because like you go to concerts and it's just like all black shirts everywhere. Like, I mean, black's cool and all. Plus, black's all like super hot in the sun if you're ever outside, and so I always look for shirts that aren't black. To firewall. Oh. Yeah, Marty, actually, after I was thinking about the poll and I was thinking about like my own opinions on it, I should have put one in there that's like, you know, put something like I bought a little bit, but no idea what's going to happen with it, or something like that as an option. Don't buy a little bit, mine a little bit. That's too much work. Unless, I mean, and this is just me, random guy in my basement talking to people on the internet. Unless you're planning on actually getting into crypto, there's absolutely no reason to buy. Like, if you want to get like a few hundred or a few $1,000s of some cryptos or something, just for S's and G's, and just in case something crazy happens and it like explodes again. Yeah, just do that. No, I mean, you don't need to buy mining computers or stuff like that, or even take the time to learn how to mine and stuff. That's too much. People like, ain't nobody got time for that. And obviously some people have time for it, but not this guy. You're mad you were playing D2 instead of mining back in 2000. I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, you could say that about anything. Man, I wish I would have bought Apple stock back. You know, blah blah blah. Oh man, I wish I would have bought as many houses as I could back in like 2008 when they were all foreclosed and going for like 10 grand. But like, what are you gonna? I mean, you can't just say I wish I would have done whatever the best possible thing would have been at that particular time. You know what I mean? That's not. Every year there's like a dozen things that you could have done to make yourself completely rich if you knew exactly what was going to happen, right? So like, yeah, if I knew, I would have unloaded my entire every dollar I had into Solano like a month ago, and it's up. Solano, this trash coin or whatever, is up. It's like tripled in the last month. So what do we got on the vamp gaze here? 1967, not bad. 19's good. 6.7, we'll call it middle of the road. It rolls from 6 to 8, right? So not bad, not bad, not bad. Don't need it. 3,000th one there though. Softcore offline, yeah. Justin, yep. That's what we're doing. Holy Grail, yeah. Grindy says crypto will be around for a while. Super risky, you say. Very volatile currency. Yeah, I don't really see it at... I don't know. There's all these, you know... Nobody uses any of the cryptos as currency, though. That's the thing, though. They're called cryptocurrency, but really they're crypto speculators. Like, they're really just people use them as a store of value. And how many people are we going to get to be able to use these as a store of value, essentially? There are like all these like, oh, technically you can do this and let's transfer that and stuff, but it's not, I don't really see it happening with any of the stuff in its current iterations, I guess you could say. But Matthias said just smash the like button. How you doing, Phil? Appreciate it. Yeah, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Brian bought Air Canada stock during COVID. Nice. Yeah, I had I don't really try to pick individual stocks anymore like that. There's a few that I got, but like most of the ones that I still have are either ones that are like I probably just need to like consolidate, to be honest. Like I bought Nvidia a while back and it's like, you know, gone bonkers for a while. I probably need to get that down a little bit. I don't even know what it's at right now. I haven't checked it in a while. Willow set up here, just talking about collectibles in general. He collects a little bit of everything. That's cool, yeah. I used to collecting stuff when I was younger, but then, I mean, considering like actually getting into collectibles, you have to like spend a bunch of money nowadays. I used to collect like fossils and stuff like that, and sports cards were cheap, you know. I would buy packs, and that's kind of the idea. I guess you could say it's kind of the same idea. The thing I like about Diablo 2, like I like the fact of like collecting coins. I would look through coins trying to find loot, trying to find treasure, right? And that was the excitement of, oh, garbage, this is just some random pennies, random nickels, random, like, is that a Burroon? Like, what? You know, or packs of cards, garbage card, garbage card, garbage card. Like, oh my gosh, like, look at this one. It's one of 40 or something, you know, like a pretty super rare card. Like, this is crazy. So essentially I was looting coins and cards when I was younger. Pretty much what I was doing, huh? There he is. Couldn't find him. Find all this loot. Best build to farm Ubers. It's 100%. It's going to be a smiter for sure. So smiter is crazy for farming Ubers, right? I guess you could make an argument for Mosaic Assassin nowadays, but I mean, how boring is that? How boring is that? Yeah, Goff. I know pretty much anything can farm Ubers, yeah, but the easiest is going to be like the most easiest generic that everyone does is, yeah, smiter. Dropping a bunch of little cool things today, huh? Oh, it's a Blizzard one too. 13 on the cold skill damage, so it's the highest of the three. Not perfect, but Blizz Ormus? I mean, that's neat. That's neat. I don't know if I found one of these on single player yet. A Blizzard one specifically, maybe. That's cool. I mean, yes, Rido. A smiter is a paladin, yep. It's pretty much, you can even get away with like Fist of the Heaven Smiter or a Hammerdin Smiter or something. It's going to be harder, but like you can make like a decked out Smiter. It's just a skill right here. Because you never, ever, ever, ever miss with that. You hit every time. It doesn't matter how, doesn't matter anything. Just hit, 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 hit. Exel says no asset with high volatility can be a store of value. I mean, well, it's not supposed to be volatile like crazy forever. Like, I mean, I guess it is right now, but what do we got in here? I'm just saying that's the like idea. Like a store of value being volatile on what its value is. Like currency has to be even less volatile. Because like you can't go in, like I can't go cash my check and get $100 and then go to the store and buy something for $100. Like, sorry, you know, that's not worth $100 anymore. The money you have is only worth $80 now, you know? So you got to have even more stability on a currency for like, speaking specifically about cryptocurrency, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about this one, fellas. It's like a cranberry flavored water. Eh. Flip says crypto's less stable than the Argentinian peso. I don't know about that one. I just watched a video or something about yesterday about they were talking about like out of control inflation when it's happened in the past and stuff. And that's kind of where I got that example I just said a minute ago about how you know, you can't like go to work and get paid at the end of the day and then go to buy stuff, and the money you just got an hour ago is worth less now than it was when you were given it an hour before. So like significantly. GDP over on Twitch says you'd have an easier time buying a pizza with a job room than you would with crypto right now. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, and this is kind of a strange thing, I see, okay, we'll take this for example. Literally like where I live, gas stations and like liquor stores, they literally have like Bitcoin ATMs at the store. But I've never asked, like you can go in there and buy Ethereum and Bitcoin and stuff like that. Literally at the parties, like at the liquor store or at gas stations, just random Exxon gas stations and stuff like that, or random whatever, you know. I've never asked them if they would take Bitcoin to buy the gas though. Probably not. Probably not, huh? Anyone on Twitch wondering, I just put a random poll up. It's just a thought I had just to see what people were thinking. Like, if you think Bitcoin's a scam, if you think or not Bitcoin in general, but cryptocurrency, you think it's a scam, do you not really pay attention, or you're kind of indifferent to it or whatever, or if you like think it's the future. I should have put another option up there for like, you buy a little bit of it just in case, but you don't really know what to think about the future of it, which is pretty much where I'm at. For some reason, it didn't cross my mind to put that in there. For some reason, when I typed out the poll. Oh yeah, Grindy says physical assets a safer investment. Yeah, but like I said, Solano tripled in the last month. If you buy a house or if you buy gold, I guarantee you with 100% certainty, and I would bet my life on it, that if you bought gold right now, it's not going to triple in the next month, right? 100% certainty. I mean, even though the housing market is crazy in the United States, but... Ooh. Couldn't get the right one out. Krillez. This is player 7. Oh, Ogriax. Ooh, man, Diablo's dropping sick stuff all the time. From now on, everybody always only run Diablo. Don't even kill any other monsters in the Chaos Sanctuary. Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what the average, I could Google it real quick. I'm gonna Google it real quick. I'm thinking, what's the average amount that like gold goes up per year? It's got to go up faster than inflation, like 2 or 3%, right? Average value gain per year on gold. Let's see. From 1971 to 2020, gold had an average annual return of 7%. I mean, I thought it'd be lower than that, actually. Look at that. Wouldn't a Foden be quicker? I think you accidentally just did a channel meme there, Grillis. It was an accident, so it's not a big deal. Should just do lightning sorceress in the Chaos Sanctuary with Infinity, huh? I'm just giving you a hard time. But yeah, it's kind of a channel meme for people to hop into chat and then tell me only to play the meta most bestest possible build in the bestest possible location, instead of like playing a variety of builds at different times. But you're cool, dude. You're cool, dude. I'm just kind of making a joke about it. I do really like Fist of the Heavens Paladin though. I'm specifically not playing Fist of Heavens now until next ladder, because I'm planning on starting ladder with it. So that's the real reason. And I haven't played. I don't really play a lot of Hammerdin, to be honest. So I decided to give her a whirl. Malarkey bit says malarkey. Yeah, I actually did a video. What was it, about a month ago now, maybe? I did side-by-side comparison in the Chaos Sanctuary with Fist of the Heavens and Hammerdin. And kind of in my opinion, depending on your play style, Fist of the Heavens can be faster. Even player 7 difficulty, like fully decked out, like maximum plus skills and stuff like that. Because you don't have to telly stomp and spin up, and these guys telly stomp, spin up, telly stomp, spin up. You can just drop, and then everything's gone already. So what's my opinion on Hammerdin after some serious playtime over the last few days? My opinion on it, it's about the same as it was before. I don't hate it, but I don't like love it either, right? It's not bad. And a lot of things, even if they're not your favorite, if you go back to, play them after it's been like a year since you've played a character, it's like, okay, this is kind of neat, a little bit different. And then like a week later, you're like, all right, yeah, that played itself out. And then you play a different character and you're like, all right. And then, yeah, then all of a sudden you're like, oh, maybe that one's there. You know what I mean? So. When did Foden become meta? Is it because you don't have to be as skilled to play it? I mean, you don't have to be skilled to play a fully decked out Hammerdin either. I could get my 7-year-old down here and she could run around and take stuff out. Players 8 in the cat sanctuary with a Hammerdin. Which, I mean, is one reason why I like to play it while I'm streaming, huh? I can easily read chat and also slap demons down. And undead, of course. I always pay attention for the DAYZZZ group, though. When I don't, that's when funniness ensues, huh? Tadeo says he plays Zeal Paladin for Uber, obviously Smite. Yeah, never played. I think we were talking about a little bit the other day too. I don't play it. I never played a ton of Zeal. I started one ladder like years ago as a Zealer. It was interesting, but it kind of gets to the point when you're playing with other people. It gets to a point where you're just like, you can't keep up with other people. Like you're trying to run cows with a Zealer and like the Lightning Fury Javazons and stuff are just like slapping everything down. Like you can't even catch up to the monsters before they're all dead. And you're just like, you know, this is fun. I literally can't kill a monster because I can't catch up to him. So. Foden trash on player 7? No, it's not. Oh, shoot, I didn't get the potion in time. Oh, another Ogre! Ah! It's not trash. Foden's pretty good on 7. With really great gear. Yeah, Brian says Foden found its way to the top of the heap in D2R. Is cow level worth it? Players 1. Worth it. Worth it. Boy, I gotta shape some of this stuff up over here. Good God. Very, very opinion dependent. I generally, though, would not run... I don't like running cows at all in general. If I ever do for, like, the funsies or whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't do it on players 1, that's for sure. I would just be like, I guess I would say pretty much it's not worth it. Righto, pretty much. Players 8 easy with Grief. Yeah, I mean, Grief makes any melee character good, right? But just like the movement speed and no AoE, like at all to speak of. I mean, if you rock one of the, like, that's why people are always like Tesladins or whatever, right? Because you get the lightning pulse and whatnot, but the triple attack from Zeal, it's just, it never keeps up with like Nova Sorceress, and nowadays it never keeps up with Nova and the Mosaic Assassins running everywhere, and Hammerdin and Fist of the Heavens and Lightning Fury Javazons, and you know, it doesn't even Corpse Explosion Necromancers, like it doesn't keep up with any of that stuff. Any of the Corpse Explosion Necromancers, in my experience. But like I said, I'm not a Dragonin or a Slid-in player generally, so if you're talking those more specific Zeal types, I suppose, maybe. I'll just have to say I have a blind spot as far as it comes to those type of things. What about terrorized P1 cows? Hey, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess maybe if it was terrorized, I might, but just the, you know, the opportunity and the, I guess, extra experience, but it's still P1's gonna be a rough go. Like, easy to kill, but I mean, just like so many less items drop on players 1 is what I'm saying. Nightmare cows great for charms. Yeah, I've heard people say this argument. I know it's true, but it's one of those things that I couldn't imagine why you'd ever want to do that. Like, You just sacrifice so much potential for like getting high runes and stuff from hell difficulty. I couldn't imagine running nightmare cows to get specifically skillers when you can find skillers like all over the place too. I don't know. Oopsie. Oh, you can't get 45 life skillers, can you? In Nightmare? I would, oh, 45 to life? Definitely not. I don't know how high a level you need to be to get 40 to life on a Grand Charm, so I can't say for that. 45 to life you definitely can't, but... Pull rune! It's a pull rune, fellas! Ah! Ah! Pull rune! Ah! My God! Is that... That's the reaction we did, right? Hype, 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 hype! Hype! I'm just messing around. I think I hurt my neck. I think I hurt myself. My back. My back, fellas. I'm too old. Can't even get hype about a drop nowadays. Boy, it's gonna be crazy when I find the Tyrell's Might. Hopefully I'm not wearing a good shirt that day. Pay attention, don't let the Sace rip me, because he always does. Well, occasionally I should say. When it's chat's fault. Is ladder still pretty active? I'm not sure. I don't really play. I only play for a week or two, like after ladder resets. And then I kind of come back to single player for now, trying to complete this holy grail of mine. I'm not 100% sure. Turkey Man says, we're old. Yeah, yeah. No kidding. Yeah, I don't know if you were... maybe you weren't in here yesterday, but yeah, I hurt my back picking up a laundry basket. So, yeah. Yep. Luckily, it wasn't like I hurt it super bad or anything, but still. Just the fact that it happened is crazy. Did you pull it? Oh, there you go. Exactless. I did. Rido said he normally just plays solo P1 most of the time. Yeah, I would follow what someone said over here. MFing solo Pitts, Pindle, Trav. That's not a bad, bad choice there, right? Good old Nature's Puzzler. Things falling everywhere with the perfect amount of teleport charges. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Turkey Man says, I think we all can relate to hurting our backs while gaming. Yeah, usually you hurt your back while gaming. It's more like, I was sitting here for too long and now my back hurts. Oh, you got the 24-month icon too. How sick. Just noticed that. It makes you feel better. I threw out my back when I was 14, says Flip. Nice. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. %2 better magic by Grand Charm. Let's go. Am I 93, Phil? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't really get into proper form, but I didn't think I needed to get into proper form, or like deadlifting form, to lift a laundry basket. Am I right? Oh, only one ever Prime. Coming in with 2 months of Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, my man. My man. Good old Bezos subscription. I guess that is definitely a sign of officially being old as dirt, right? Where you're like, all right, I'm gonna pick up this laundry basket, and you're like, all right, here we go. Squat down, perfect form, just to lift up like a 12-pound laundry basket, like 12 pounds of clothes in a laundry basket. Oh boy. And that, my friends, is why I haven't deadlifted in a very long time at the gym. A very long time. Don't wanna be carried out of the gym in a body bag, so. Poison lightning. A little magic fine. Not quite there. Not quite there. Yeah, I got to do a full stretching routine before I pick up laundry baskets from now on. Good call. Before I like reach down to pull dishes out of the dishwasher, I need to do a 20-minute stretching routine. Oh, horizontal. What's up? Resubbed with a Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you so much for the DAYZZZ subscription. Ooh. Couple Twitch Prime subs over on Twitch. Mega thanks. Only one ever Prime. Even Prime, I mean. Oops, misreader there. And horizontal for supporting the channel with those absolutely free Twitch Prime subscriptions. Is an ethereal lacerator rare, right? Just dropped one on your way to Bale. Yeah, that's a pretty cool item. Pretty cool for sure. I wouldn't mind finding one of those here. I had one back on my old Diablo 2 Grail, but actually the first ever lacerator I ever found in my entire life was ethereal. That was kind of cool. Not even death can save me from Diablo. Not even death. Nothing. Saint Pasta, what is going on? What's up? What's up? Grind, rock some stretches every morning. Yeah, I mean, let's see, what did I do yesterday when I hurt my back? Oh, that was the day before yesterday, wasn't it? I don't really remember when I did now. I mean, I still went to the gym and stuff, and I was fine, but I just didn't do any legs, and just was real careful, I guess. Kind of a risk, I suppose, but I mean, I always stretch when I go to the gym, but it's not always right in the morning, so just some wee little stretches. St. Pastas love the YouTube content. Appreciate it. Very, very kind of you to say. By the way, just to shout out anyone who doesn't know, just so you're not confused, I do dual stream YouTube and Twitch. Been doing it for like a year. So just in case you wonder what comments I'm referring to, sometimes I always try to read them off, but is it possible to send you a picture for a price check? I'm super ungood at price checking stuff. If you sent a picture for me to price check, like if anyone asked me what something was worth, I would go on Tradery. I would type in. I actually have a video about how to look up the price of stuff, so you can kind of like tweet Phil how to price check items or something like that. It should pop up, but I would go to Tradery. I would type in ethereal or lacerator, check off ethereal, and then check completed trades, and I would look and see what people paid for it, essentially in runes, and that's what I would tell you. Or like Brian over here said, you could join the Discord. I do have a price check channel where other viewers can like hop in there and kind of help you out and stuff, so other community members. Appreciate you, Brian. Never gonna let that die, Mike. Never gonna let that one die. Hope you're having a good day. Got my back, Brian says. Ooh, appreciate you. What am I doing here? Oh, okay. Every once in a while, I forget what I'm doing. Trying to think about what I'm about to say, and I'm not thinking about the playing. Clapping them demons. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button and stuff, too. I would tell you guys to hit the like button, but I know you already did, so I don't, you know, it's kind of a waste of time for me to ask you to hit the like button, but just want to say thank you, you fine gentlemen, for hitting that like button for me. Here, how about, yeah, I'm going to end this poll real quick. Either one, this poll is on the YouTube chat, but you can feel free, even if you guys on Twitch. What kind of, like, question do you think I should ask in another poll? Similar to this one, I asked, the poll is, anyone on Twitch who doesn't know, just my YouTube poll, just like, what do you guys think of cryptocurrency? Do you think it's the future? Do you think it's a scam? Do you not pay attention to it at all? What kind of thing? And nothing political or anything like that. Don't go, nothing about Biden or Trump or Democrats or blah, blah, blah. Like, something that is 100% non-political or controversial. What's your favorite color? Something like that. You get what I'm saying. What I use to cast my green screen. To cast your green screen. Software-wise, I use Streamlabs OBS. If you're talking about, it's called Chroma Key is the name of the plugin that comes with the program to do that. So, if that's what you're asking there, Wicked. Best dual-wield setup for Grief. Interesting. That's an option, I suppose. The best milk. Like, what's the best milk? Cow milk? Is it Robert? Almond milk? No, I'm not gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. Never mind. Have I ever seen someone selling items on eBay? I actually did a video kind of about that too. When Diablo 2 Resurrected just came out, the very first oh no, JMod, Jeweler's Monarch of Deflecting sold for over $1,000 on eBay. Well, it said completed, they sent their money. Some people were like, dude, that's not, they didn't really pay $1,000. That's money laundering. Someone bought drugs and they just put that up there and said that they bought it for $1,000. I was like, eh. What's the lowest high rune? That depends on when you played, right? Back when runes first came out, they considered what, down to an ist a high rune? I'm gonna put up a new poll on YouTube here real quick. End this one. So 44% of people from Sweetville Diablo 2 community think that cryptocurrency is a scam. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. New poll is going to be ooh, I got a good one, fellas. How far should I do here? Best era of video gaming. It's kind of an open-ended, like you can kind of sort of interpret that any way you want to. Whether it's just like when you enjoyed playing video games the most, when do you think they made the best video games? Like you can interpret that kind of a few ways, but best era of gaming. And I said the 90s because in the 80s, I mean, video gaming in the 80s, I mean, come on, guys. Is that a real, like, we're old, but how old are we, right? Oh no, I put 200, I put year 20,010. You guys know what I meant. All right, fine. Fine. I'll redo it. I'll redo it real quick. Dang, I should have copy pasted it. Oh wait, let's do this. That's not the right button. New poll. Paste it. 1990s, 2000s. Oh, this song is on this playlist, fellas. Uh-oh. Modern day. Okay, I think I got it right now. There we go. Bet you guys are pretty stoked about this one, huh? So that means this song, this playlist is definitely gonna hit me. Copyright hit me probably. Oh well. I'll just lose some money. No big deal, I guess. At least we get to hear this song rolling in randomly. Everybody loves this song. Everybody. Diamond11 says 2000s for sure. Graphics decent. Games weren't all about making as much money as possible. I may agree with that. What song is this? These are all just like creative common backing tracks. It's called like Ethnic Metal B792 in like D minor or something like that. Like it's just got weird names like that. They're all just like backing tracks made by N&M Creations. Link at the bottom of the description or exclamation music. We'll give you a link to that. Brand Charm. Not the Jedi. It says Burr. He's feeling a Burr. They're feeling a Burr today. I mean, that'd be a pretty hype drop. Pretty hype. Chaos Sanctuary is a good place for high runes, so. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Dang, yo. Just had a little sneezy. My apologies. Real professional. Appreciate you, Pilgrim. Appreciate you. Grindy actually changed his vote to 2000s because there was nothing like those LAN parties. Oh, man, yeah. I would have to say 2000s probably, too, to be honest. Like, that's got to be, like, Morrowind days. Probably the first and second Halo. My God, Halo 2 was great, right? Would that have been like those Call of Duties that were blowing up, like Modern Warfare, Black Ops, the first ones and stuff? I feel like those were all in the 2000s. I mean, even early 2000s, like that was the heyday of Diablo 2 too, as well, right? That was the heyday. Medal of Honor. I never played a lot of Medal of Honor. I played Medal of Honor. I played like the camp. That was just single. That was just like campaign, right? Or was that multiplayer? I played Medal of Honor, but it was never multiplayer when I did. So, or I didn't play multiplayer. I mean, oh, my shoulder. Oof. I think I just hurt myself. Online Halo 2. There's nothing like it. Yeah. Online Halo 2 is crazy. And then I told this story a bunch of times, but yeah, I was the only person where I lived that like had high-speed internet because my dad was like into computers and stuff. So I would play Halo 2 online, right? And then everybody was still doing LAN parties because they just had dial-up. Even to this day, a lot of people like don't have like very good internet where I'm from because it was just like out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I would go to these LAN parties and I'd be like super bouncing and stuff, and people would be like, what, how did you get up on top of that giant building and stuff? And like, how did I just drop dead instantly? And I'm like hitting them with the death combo, you know, or the noob combo, depending on who you talk to, you know. but they're just instantly dropping, and they're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, how do I have a? We don't have a chance, and we're doing like a free for all, and I literally was winning like free for alls, like, you know, and I would have no deaths and win it. Never, the next highest would have like 2 kills or something. I felt so cool, just so cool. Wow, Diablo 2, RuneScape, Dota, says Rido. D2 is the only one of those I played, actually. Only one of those I played. But a lot of votes for the 2000s, just looking at people typing into the chat. I gotta take a look at the poll here. I think it's gonna be 2000s for sure. Partially, I'm gonna be honest, part of this is because, I mean, we gotta be biased, fellas, right? Everyone's gotta admit their own biases. And I mean, that was when we were like old enough to really remember things. A lot of us were like 10 to like 16 at the time, probably, right? Like that. Oh man, 2000s is crushing it. But that is a good point though, where the graphics started to get good. The computing power was big enough to like where you could really start making open worlds like in Morrowind and stuff. But they weren't like mandatorily trying to monetize every little aspect of the game. They were just trying to make a great game so that everybody would buy it, right? So they were concentrating on making a great game, not concentrating on like, ooh, how are we going to design our shop and our skins so that people will like be tricked into buying them, or be FOMO'd into buying the stuff, right? Black Ops 1 was 2010. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. You know what? It's close enough. I'm going to lump it back into the 2000s. I'm going to do that. Robert said loves playing the NES and the Genesis. Nice. Yeah, every once in a while, I guess you pull that stuff out, right? The only thing that stinks is NES like doesn't work on modern TVs, right? I mean, it does, but it's got like these weird lines through all the games and stuff. Maybe I'm not sure if that's a issue just because of like maybe the style of television like I have. Like the screen type or whatever, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard that issue before from other people too, so never really looked into it a whole lot. When do you... Oh, sorry. That was a poll I put up on YouTube. So I do stream Twitch and YouTube. I obviously pay attention to both chats and everything, but a majority of the stuff I do is on YouTube because, like, unlike most people, they're Twitch streamers that just, like, put their stream up on YouTube and, like, whatever, just to try to make extra money. YouTube is my primary stream source, so... And then I just stream also to Twitch, just in case, you know, there's some absolutely fine slayers over there, too, that primarily use Twitch, so, you know, that's why I stream to both. Oh, maybe on Twitch, maybe you guys can help me out. I want to ask you guys a question specifically to Twitch. I've been doing some stuff with the ads. What can you put into chat on Twitch? What have you gotten for ads so far today? Did you get a pre-roll ad? Did you get any mid-stream ads on my stream today or anything like that? Because they've changed their ad stuff on Twitch, so I've been kind of fiddling around with it. Wicked Ball of Legends got me fired up on both. Ooh, what a legend. What a legend. Oh, you got ad block, so you don't care? Okay, I see. That's all good. I don't really care, I guess, so. Yeah, Wicked Ball's a sub, so he doesn't get any. Yeah. Alright, that's all good. No problem. Crown of Ages said that they did LAN parties for D2 back in the day. Nice. Yeah, that's something people talk about, but I never did that. I always had internet, so I didn't do LAN parties. It was rough with dial-up back in the day, though, I'm not gonna lie. Grand Charm, I almost didn't see that. Poison. Got a pre-roll. All right, Atlas. Thank you for letting me know that. BO1 was your jam, Benji. BO1. I don't know what that stands for. BO1. For any like original Half-Life, you didn't need the disc to play, so you could install on a bunch of computers the same disc and key and play on LAN. Interesting. Yeah. Those are the days too, huh? When you didn't have to put the CD in, and you could install multiple places, or you could just like burn it. At least back in the day, yeah, you could let your buddy borrow a CD or burn it or something, and then they could play it. That was cool. Free stuff's always cool, right? Which chat do I read? I read both of them. That's why I'm looking over here so much when my screen's up this way. I'm always looking over here at the chats, trying to read and play at the same time. All-time favorite build? Boy, I can't possibly answer that. I kind of get asked that a lot. All I can say is my best answer to that is my least favorite characters are Assassin and Druid. But as for picking a favorite build, I don't know that I could really do that. Miss Primal Rage. Primal Rage was a pretty wild game, yeah. Like Mortal Kombat, what you had like these crazy monsters or whatever. You'd be like a dinosaur and a gorilla and a wolf man and Primal Rage. Heard you like Mosaic a lot. Yeah, appreciate, yeah, right, Horizontal? Yeah. Right. Robert said his NES worked fine on his flat screen. Yeah, it could just be maybe LCD, LED, plasma, like blah, there's different type of, you know, OLED, whatever type of stuff. There's all different kind of screens. Maybe it's whatever kind I got, I don't know. Winged Axe, ethereal, boom! Ah, not ethereal. But speaking of lacerators, we were talking about in chat earlier, right? Unfortunately, I didn't get your ethereal one, but good old lacerator. Good old lacerator. Level Pally, question mark? Like what level am I? I think it's 95, actually. Forgot I'm a 95 now. Getting up there. Robert loved the shooting games in the arcade, the ones with the motorcycles in front of the game. I don't know about the motorcycle, but for shooting games, you're talking like virtual cop and stuff like that. Those old school ones. Oh, BO1, Black Ops 1. Okay, yeah, I should have figured that out, huh? Should have figured that one out. Yeah, the first Black Ops was so... Even Black Ops 2 was cool. Modern Warfare 1 and 2, Black Ops 1 and 2, super cool. Super cool ones. And then I stopped playing Modern Warfare, or I stopped playing Call of Duties when Infinite Warfare came out. I was like, this game is terrible. Good God. Jetpacks and wall running and stuff. Like, get out of here. What is this garbage? And I had it for like a week, and I was like, I got, you know, it's Call of Duty. Keep trying. Like, you'll just get used to it. And I hated it. A week after it came out, I went on eBay and sold it. I was like, I gotta get rid of this before it, you know, you can't get anything for it because it's so bad. Such a bad game. What's the average price of internet connection in America? I mean, I'd have to Google it. I can tell you what, mine's $80 for one gig down. But then again, too, they tell you 1 gig down, but anytime I do an internet speed test, it's never a gig. It's always like 800, 600, depending on the time of day. Never actually, you know. And that's gonna be like 180 to like 250 upload or something. So, do you have any 99s on single player? No. I don't. Luis, I guess is we'll go with. I don't really ever try to level. I just level by accident when I'm magic finding. So And then chat, it's never my fault, it's always chat's fault, but chat always does stuff that makes me, they ask me these questions and stuff, and I get distracted and I die, so chat kills me all the time, so I lose experience that way. Never my fault, it's always chat's fault, for sure. Right, chat? Did I make a Mosaic Sin build guide video? If you, oh, will you make one if you find Tyrell's Might or Wisp in the next 3 runs? I mean, I would just have to like look up the build guide on a website or something, or copy somebody else's to make a Mosaic Assassin build guide, because there's no way I'm going to be playing a Mosaic Assassin. And I'm, yeah. So probably not, no. Plip says that was him with D3 talking about it was terrible and then just getting rid of it real quick. Yeah, I played Diablo 3. I played Diablo 3 for like a whole month, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. Kind of the same thing, and then I went back to, I remember going back to Diablo 2. Oh, hold on a second. That's a solid little charm there. 39 levels, so it's 3, 10, 16. That is not too shabby. That is not too shabby, fellas. Nice. But yeah, with Diablo 3, I played it for a whole month. I tried, went back to Diablo 2, went online, and the game was just packed. Absolutely effing packed with people. Like, there was more people on there than before Diablo 3 came out. 3 times as many people, and just the chat, the open world chat, or not the open world, but like, you know, before you enter the game lobby, the game lobby chat or whatever, I guess I'm trying to say, yeah. There was thousands and thousands of people just like, man, D3 sleeping sucks. God, that game, I'm so pissed. I can't believe they ruined it so bad. They made it like a child's game. What is this crap? And like everything's glitched and doesn't work. And yeah, it was crazy. Auction house brought everyone back to D2. I guess I couldn't even pinpoint it. Just everything about D3 when it launched was so bad. So bad. Stan, have I done some crafting yet this season? This is offline single player, Stan, so yeah. Drink here. Miss any good drops? Asked Matthew P. Some stuff. Got a bunch of little, got Storm Shield, Vamp Gaze, stuff like that. Classically good uniques, right? Classically. Just got that small charm, some mid-rune stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Horizontal. Over on Twitch, he says Reaper of Souls was a complete revamp of Diablo 3. I wonder how much it changed it, really, though. I haven't really looked into it, so it's like not a rhetorical question or a backhanded thing, you know, but not even the same game, you say, huh? Is it a racing game now, or a first-person shooter now, or no? That one's kind of a joke. That was a joke. Could you imagine if they did that, though, for real? Like, yeah, this game didn't go over well. We're changing it into a real-time strategy something. Have faith coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, thank you so much for supporting the channel with that Bezos subscription. Ooh, appreciate you. D1 Holy Grail. Chicho, what's going on? You saying you want me to do a D1 Holy Grail, or I don't even know if that's, I don't even know what goes on with D1 a whole lot. I tell the story a few times too. I guess I tell a lot of the same stories, but only have so many stories. Only played D1 for like an hour one day, and I was like, this isn't exactly like D2, and I went back to playing D2. I can literally just remember that day, like, wait a second, like, okay, I'll try this. Wait, what? Okay, this is not just like D2. Never mind. And I went right back to started playing D2 again. Call of Diablo Black Ops 3. Call of Diablo. Oop. Luis, all I have left on this Holy Grail is a Wisp projector and Materials Might. Ooh, man, a lot of monsters over here. A lot of mobs. Clips, you say a pay-to-win farming sim? Is that are you talking about Diablo 3 or what game are you speaking of there? That your opinion is it's a pay-to-win farming sim. That's gonna be hard, Luis. Yeah. Materials Might, never an easy one to get, right? I feel like a lot of people, it ends up being their last item just because it's super rare, right? Super rare. Yeah, I already got chams. I got a bunch of chams. I probably found like several chams. I don't know how many, but several chams. I only got one Zod, but I did find a Zod. Best paladin build for cow farming? I mean, probably Hammerdin, even though it's not a spectacular cow farmer. I can't speak of for sure on the Tesladin, Dragadin type builds because I never really play those ones. They're just like, you know, I don't play a lot of builds that take like 15 high runes to do and stuff like that, but darn, that 40 tricked me. I thought that was 40 increased attack speed, but it's 40 enhanced damage. Phoenix Strike, Death Sentry. So Death Sentry, Charge Bolt Sentry. Dang. I feel like it's got the wrong skills, but that's so close to like a cool Assassin Claw. So close. If it was like, yeah, no, it's just the wrong mixture, the wrong skills at the bottom, and yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate, fellas. Balrog Skin. The Zabi's ghostly liberator. Yeah. Yeah, well. Chaos P1 worth it. Can't go higher with Barb. Cool fashion. If you're a barbarian, I would not recommend running Chaos. Barbarian for sure. Like Pits, Trav, probably your best bets. Pindle, Thresh Shocket, maybe Eldritch and Shank is what I'd recommend. You kind of, with Barbarian, your best bet is going to be taking advantage of your item find skill. So killing champions in 85 areas or terror zones, whichever whatever you got, but and taking out the champions and then using the item find skill or whatever. That's your best bet. Because Barb is just not going to have the damage output to clear like mobs of monsters. Even with like great gear, it doesn't clear like packs very fast. Ethereal, 4 open socketed. Ooh, 460. I wish that was a 15, but yeah, that's still, wow. Ethereal, 5 enhanced defense, 4 sockets, 759 defense. That's a solid base item, you know? Merc Fortitude or something. Not bad. I like it. Yeah, Silvano, yeah. Superior ethereal wired fleece, not bad at all. Yeah, yeah. Max defense on it, right? Isn't that the max defense? But yeah, well, scratch that. You never understood the hitbox for Hammerdin? I mean, just kind of where the hammer's at, huh? It is kind of weird, like the whole you telly stomp them, and even though like the monster looks like it's kind of on the other side, I guess what you're saying, like right here, like no matter where it is around you, really, the hammer will hit it, you know. So kind of weird, right? Just a little weird. Some of those. What levels you're hammered in? Right here, we just someone else just asked that a minute ago. I'm 95. I don't really pay attention to leveling at all. It's just whatever it falls at from you know, magic finding, and just randomly gain experience and land wherever it lands, huh? Because really, getting any levels above like 92, it like you're barely even like boosting yourself up at all, right? Like barely even do anything for you. Still can't get. Still, the game's broken or something. 2 years I have not found a single 220 rare glove. 2 javelin skill, I should say. Specifically javelin. I have 220s of everything else, but not javelin for some reason. Weird. Brian said he thinks the cows should be demons, or at very least undead. Yeah, they should be demon cows, right? Get the right aura out here. Not doing any damage because I just rocking redemption the whole time. Yeah, Plip said that they come out right underneath you. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, but because I know, like right here, you telly stomp. Like I'm on the other side of them, like, but somehow there's like a radius of circle that directly underneath your body the hammers hit for some reason or whatever. Area of effect. You always feel like yielding thoughts, that he always feels like he's just missing everything when he doesn't think he should be. Yeah, you pretty much, hammers is a tough one if you don't have teleport. Yeah, for sure. Have faith that he's loved this game, played it since Diablo 2 open beta. Wow, that's impressive. Used to play hardcore back when LOD came out. No one really knew what we were doing compared to how things are now. Yeah, true story. I can remember playing back in the day, just rocking a bone spirit necro because I just assumed that if the skill was at the bottom, that means it was the best skill, right? Just barely even be able to kill Nightmare Mephisto by myself. I remember running Nightmare Mephisto over and over again because I heard Mephisto was good to farm, but I couldn't kill Hell Mephisto, so I just ran Nightmare over and over. Those were the days. Do I have written guides for D2? No. Writing? What is this, 2001? What do you mean writing? This is the video age, my man. Say greetings from Uruguay. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in from Uruguay. But no, I don't do any written guides or anything like that. Nope. Got any game facts posts? I know the name, but I haven't heard that, you know, I haven't seen anything game facts wise in a hot minute. Mallard says he still has no idea what he's doing. Brendan says, oh man, Game Facts, that takes him back. That was just like a website, right? That's what you're talking about? JP says he remembers just having stashes full, mules full of SOJs, probably all duped. Probably, you'd say, huh? Probably. I mean, obviously they were all duped. I mean, I remember the same thing. I remember doing trades for stuff that was like 40 SOJs and stuff like that, you know. I never duped anything, but like people would, you know, give you just all these J's for stuff. I didn't think they would be there. Thought they would be up higher. Chip gems were huge, yeah. Re-rolling what, swords and stuff, Colossus blades and things, yeah. Simeon, I kind of get asked like 10-15 times a day to go over my build and stuff, so I kind of stopped going over builds every time somebody asks, because it just gets, it's not feasible for me to go over the full build every like half hour. Oof, boy, what's going on here? I do have a build guide. I actually didn't link it here. I kind of forgot. If you sweet fill build guide or something, it's going to be pretty much exactly like that build guide. I probably did it like a year and a half ago, but it's pretty much exactly what I got going on. Just a generic Hammerdin build spirit version. It's linked, Phil. Oh, do I have a link down there? Look at me. Look at Phil being smart about that. I didn't remember I had it. Okay, so link just at the top of the description then, according to Mike. I forgot that I linked it, I guess. Look at how smart I am. Usually I try to do that, but I forgot. You pick like reuse settings from your prior stream, and you can pick what stream. And I must have linked it on the first day I played Hammerdin, and then I just forgot. So hopefully that helps you out. Brendan said back in the day, you used to think huge defense was critical, right? Oh my gosh, so sore from chest day yesterday. Woo. From push day, shoulders a little tight. Oh, it's back day, but you don't want to see his build guide. You want to see his printer. Oh. Ooh, look at that sucker. Look at it. Not to mention, check out that awesome Lions. It's actually all Detroit teams right here. All Detroit teams paperclip holder made out of 7-gauge steel pipe tubing. Legit. I made that at work. I cut the little emblems out of steel on the laser at work back when I used to work in a factory. So legit. I probably need to stretch before I pick that thing up. It's heavy enough. Brian says, remember when Shakos could have 1 or 2 skills? I don't remember that, actually. I actually don't remember that. Well, I'm getting a little chilly down here. Maybe I'll throw the hoodie on. I don't know. Yeah, all right. My body is fine, but like my arms and hands are cold. I don't know. G-Stacks. Yo! What's going on, G-Stacks? Popped in for the perfect time for the printer. Let's go. Yeah, G-Stacks. G-Stacks plays the gimmick that he like hates the printer. It's like the bane of his existence. You can't hate it that much, right? Not that much. Back when Phil was just another grunt like the rest of us, yeah. Right? I mean, I'm still just some guy, so. kind of a big deal now. I'm an internet influencer, so... The printer's a con, man. It's not a gimmick. This guy. Ever played Remodded? No. I seen some videos about it. I looked at it real quick. Remodded, they change everything in the whole game and just nothing's the same. I don't like the mods that do that. I don't really... The only mod I need is like D2R, but take out Mosaic Assassin. Take out Mosaic, and that's it. That's pretty much it, right? Add a loot filter and unlimited stash tabs. Perfect. Cody B says, "What's up, my men's?" Ooh, my men's. What a printer, Horizontal says. Yeah, that thing's a beast. Quality though, quality. Thing will work forever. They don't make them like they used to. Currency tab, Weta says, yeah, I mean, I could get down with that. I could get down with the currency tab. Why do I care about Mosaic Assassins? Because I'm sick of people telling me and talking about Mosaic Assassins all the time and stuff. It's way too overpowered and shouldn't be in the game. It's one of the reasons why I do play why I quit playing online so quickly and stuff, to be perfectly honest. One of the reasons. There's more than one, but... I would say more recent ladders, it's resets is one of the reasons I quit playing as soon as I do. And you know, I want to play with people, but Mosaic is just so stupid, and it just makes it really hurts the game like so much. It's crazy when you just have one build that's so OP compared to everything else. How that just like ruins the game, you know? So yeah, that's why I play single player and I just don't play it, and I don't have to worry about 5 Mosaic Assassins sprinting around the game, just like melting everything in one kick, right? Yeah, and it literally, just an entire white screen from all the Mosaic Assassins blasting their lightning and ice stuff everywhere. Older staff, this would be the 5 gained experience. Yeah. Mosaic equals Boazon before nerf. I mean, I guess you could kind of say that, huh? You like Hammerdin better than Foden? Probably not. But I'm thinking about doing Fist of the Heavens next ladder reset, so I'm not going to play that until then. What if they made Trank's Fireball act like a corpse explosion damage type of thing? Nah. Well, Boazons, I only getting jiggy with it, or getting jiggy. I only remember Boazons being so good because they had, I mean, the Boazon I had 40 hex charms, or had like 30 hex charms, and you know, white rings and white clubs, and like that's all a bunch of hacked items. That's why I remember Boazon being so good. I don't remember it being great before that. Not saying it wasn't. I don't think I played a lot before, or I didn't know what I was doing literally at all before that. I was a casual when I was a kid. as a casual back in like 2001. What build's named after one rune word? Yeah. That is true. There is not really, I mean, I guess like they're not named after a rune word, but like the bear sorceress and stuff like that are kind of like that. Like they're completely reliant on, but they're not like the most god tier builds in the game. They're almost like meme builds. By almost, I mean they kind of are, right? But they're also any of the builds that are kind of based solely around rune words like that are good. They take like 10 high runes to they take like 10 burr runes to put together. They don't take a couple of mid runes, right? So it's not like the second day of ladder and people are just sprinting around melting players 8 terror zones, you know? Players 8 chaos sanctuary terror zones. Crystal sword 3 am. Wait, what? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Sherlock. I'm not sure what you're asking there. Oh yeah, I didn't notice Cody up here a minute ago. You said the exact same thing I was just saying about the Tesla Din and the Dragadin. They require like they're essentially based around rune words. They're not named after the rune word really, but they're kind of based around that. Yeah. Yeah. If Mosaic was severely nerfed, it'd be okay. Yeah, I'm not a perfect like game balancer, so anything I say here would just be me spitballing, but I don't know. Maybe just like, yeah, they just need to do something with the skills a little bit, not make a rune word that just like allows you to use all the skills at the same time simultaneously. Like, I don't know though. I'm just some guy in my basement. I don't know. Let's see me run a bear sorceress. Yeah, I never did make that beast. I need to make a beast still. Need to get around to that. I got the runes just sitting in my stash. I just got to do it. It is beast, right? I think. Oh, Kraken show. All right, Leviathan. It's a rare one. It's kind of pretty rare. Not Tyrell's Might rare, but it's a rare one. Look at all that strength. Ooh. Kind of cool. Yeah, appreciate you, G-Stacks. Yeah, if someone asked about Andre, ask about the build. There's a link in the description to the build. Sorry if I missed that one. Missed that comment. So I need another one of those. Brian talking about the bear sork. It's not a meme, it slaps, no joke. I mean, it kind of does, but I've seen him played before. It does, but it's not gonna... It's not like the best build in the entire game, the best clear speed for everything, you know what I mean? For like the different bear sorceresses, and you can do bear build for like any character pretty much. Just throw the same gear on them and... Back. Retro Rich, what is going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Maxim up here a minute ago, trying to catch up a little bit here. Sorry, getting behind in the comments, but says he likes some of the off meta builds. Yeah, I do that stuff from time to time, right? My corpse explosion summon druid, right? Let's go. And whatever, we'll ID it just to see what happens. Remember the bugged ith items back in the day? Yeah, sure do, sure do. Good old ith items. Did I get the runes I'm using, or did I buy them? This is offline single player, Jim H. So I did not buy any items on offline single player. Nope. I did find them all myself. Takes it forever. Yeah, you gotta plug away and stuff. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have all this stuff like in the first week of ladder or anything. What was it? Let's see. In the first week this year, I think I only got, for high runes, I think I just got the Vex and the Burr rune in the first week of this ladder. But then some gulls and mals and stuff like that, but and things, but right, wait, where'd the one go? Will you work? Go. Thank you. Jeez. I hate when it just won't proc for like what seems like forever. It's probably 2 full seconds, but I'm like, just redemption, like, proc already and give me the life from these things. Gosh, what are you doing to me? You can barely survive this 2 seconds waiting for you. Oopsie. Lighting and fire mastery are OP when the Sork tries anything melee. Okay, so you're talking like referring to essentially like the bear sorceress or something, huh? Or like the bow sork or whatever. Yeah, to be honest, I never really played none of that stuff, like, ever. Because like I said, I usually never had a beast because I never wanted to use the high runes to make one, or I just let the runes sit in my inventory and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to waste them, and then I just never use them. So what? You got this song twice in a row here too on this playlist? He does too. How did that happen? Go to the next one real quick. This is like the same play. It's like the playlist started different and then it rolled into the same as the modern metalcore playlist. It's like the exact same one. This is one of the songs. Maybe this one's different. Appreciate y'all joining me today. I should check and see what the what that poll's at. I haven't looked in a minute. I'm kind of interested. At the end of this run, I'm gonna look and see. So anyone on YouTube, the poll's over on YouTube, who didn't get your vote in, make sure you get it in on what you think the best era of gaming was within the reasonable future. We're not or past. I'm not. You know, we're not like, oh, actually, Pong in 1971 was great. You know, no, we're not going there. Greater talent, I mean, if I ever want to do my Mosaic Assassin, I better find a good base, right? Ooh. I'm playing 3 sockets. Yes, you could, but it doesn't really matter that much for a Mosaic, but whatever. One day, I'm going to rock this Mosaic Assassin. You guys are going to all crap your pants. You're like, oh my gosh, Phil's playing Mosaic. This is crazy. What world? What dimension is this? Is this real life? Could you imagine if you guys jumped in here and I was playing Mosaic Assassin? Probably be a bad idea, because everyone would jump in, they would see me playing Mosaic Assassin, and then you'd all have to go change your drawers because you'd all crap your pants, because it'd be so crazy. Hawk Helm. What do we got? 5 NATO! Almost. By almost, I mean, not at all. So anyone in here check out the When We Were Young Fest or whatever? The whole like metal slash hardcore slash emo festival. I know they've had it some other years, and they just announced like the new set list for this upcoming year out in Vegas. That'd be interesting. I wish that was like not super expensive and closer, right? It's essentially like a Warped Tour lineup from like 2005 or something, right? That's essentially what it is. And also it costs like $800, so. Good old When We Were Young. Let's see what our poll is up to here. 2000's crushing it with 54%. 54% on the poll on YouTube here. All right, we'll go ahead and end that poll there. All right. So more than half think the 2000. Back when we were young teenagers, not surprising. Did another poll here. These are interesting. Oopsie. Typing it out real quick here. Can't fit all the options in this one. We're just gonna have to pick here. You can only put 4 options in here? What? All right. We'll have to go. You can only put 4 options on a poll on a stream. All right, we'll have to put this in. This is what it's gonna have to be, fellas. So Neil, yo, what's going on? Able to find that wisp? Not yet, not yet. FMV, era of gaming. I don't know what that means there, Rogue. FMV, full motion video era, maybe? I'm not sure what that stands for. So I guess not, huh? I guess I don't. Yeah, full motion video. What? Yeah, I'm not sure what that really means. Oh, are you talking about things like Myst and like games like that? Because if so, then yes, I do. Edward Bailey, welcome in. Command and Conquer. I know the name, but I never played it. Yeah. Sewer Shark. Dragon Lair. Never heard any of those ones, so I guess not, huh? Lions gonna slap the Bears? Oh, Andy, oh my gosh, are they ever? Are they ever? Holy smokes. Justin Fields gonna come back. His thumb's still probably jacked up. I don't know for sure. Thumb's still not great, probably. He's not gonna be able to throw good. Lions are just gonna run it down their throats. Montgomery and Gibbs. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Lions versus the Bears. Bloodbath. Hockey's the best. I don't think I had. Did I have room for that one? I don't remember. I had to take off golf. I was gonna put golf on there because I like golf, but couldn't fit it. They only allow you 4 options on a live stream, apparently. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey. Couldn't fit baseball. Thought about swapping out something and putting baseball in there, but then I felt like I was taking too long. Can't pick between football and hockey, huh? Well, you gotta choose. No option. You have to choose. Derek says MMA. MMA. Yeah, MMA's in a spot, huh? I don't know the technical definitionality or whatever, but like, it's always sketch to me when like just random judges decide who wins and loses, you know? There's not like definitive, you know, they're like, well, this judge decides this and that, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, those type of things like MMA or... See, this Ethereal Wireplace only has 582 defense, and the other one I found had 760 something. That's a crazy disparity. And it was only 5% different. That's a difference between a high one and a low one, right? All them Canadian slayers picking hockey. Well, yeah, all the Canadian and like probably like Swedish and stuff like that. And yeah, the Icelandic peoples and things and stuff. Professional wrestling. Dead Rabbit says, there you go. Thaddeus, what's going on? Lions win, 49ers or Eagles win. It's all this year. Dolphins or Chiefs win the AFC. Maybe Ravens if they can figure it out. Yeah, Ravens might. Ravens, I mean, boy, I don't even know what happened in that Ravens-Lions game, but yeah, it's kind of interesting that the Lions are actually doing good. Interesting. Hockey's in the lead. What? I almost didn't put hockey on there. Yeah, hockey's killing it. Look at that. I thought it'd be soccer, to be honest, just because it's like, you know, soccer's so huge internationally. Jeez, I'm freezing all of a sudden. All right, hold on. Gotta get the hoodie on. Don't want Phil to pass away from freezingness in the basement here. About to go hypothermic. Yeah, I'm kidding, obviously, but oh, my arms are so sore. Oh, my whole body. Oh, I just hit myself in the head like an idiot. Boy. This whole working out thing. Crazy. Hi, Admiral. Favorite sports, hitting that like button. Ugh. What a legend. That's what true legends love doing, hitting that like button. Andre, it's just a tiddlywink over 3 hundo. It's like 303 or 302 or something. Speaking of sick bands, 303, huh? They were kind of cool in like a funny way back in the day. And then they did a song with Katy Perry somehow. They did some songs that blew up. all weirdly and stuff. Ooh, light gauntlets, let's go! I gotta go get rid of this gold. I just realized I'm completely full here and I can't clear the gold out of the way to see what's going on here, so. Who voted for soccer? I mean, soccer is huge, like, internationally, right? The largest sport in the world, am I right, fellas? I think so. Rather sort my socks than watch soccer, says Randy. Yeah, us Americans aren't too keen on soccer, huh? It's starting to grow in the United States. I got some friends that watch soccer all the time. They're posting on whatever, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, about like this team, that team, won, lose, like they killed them and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to see any of this garbage. So next year I'm gonna fire up a fantasy soccer league for the Sweet Phil Fantasy Soccer, yeah, Fantasy Soccer League. Anyone listening to Beartooth? Yeah, Beartooth's pretty cool. I'm not like an avid listener, but their main popular songs or whatever are super cool. Seen them one year at Warped Tour back in the day. One of the last ones that they had at that one was actually at the Palace of Auburn Hills. I actually went to that one with Galback, actually. That must have been like the second to the last one or something. Thought cricket was the largest sport in the world. I feel like we talked about this before, didn't we? I can't remember. Soccer or football, it's more of a European thing. Soccer, yeah, for sure. For sure it is, yeah. It's fun, says Plip, but it takes some time to get used to. I think you're talking about soccer, right? Kind of like coffee and beer, huh? Boy, I can remember not liking beer. That's so funny. So funny. Oh, 313. No, 313 is the Detroit area code. Grindy. Is there just a rap group named 313? There's a rap group named 303 and 313? I feel like that's... Because 303 is the Denver area code, I believe. And that's what these two white dude rappers that rap funny songs named them two rapping or whatever. What, soccer? You know where you kick the black and white ball around and then nobody scores for like 3 straight hours? Soccer. Oh, 313 there. Oh, I thought you were talking about 311, Grindy. Are you talking about 311? A band that's more chill than... Getting confused. Keep fat fingering it? Ah, okay, gotcha. Where's Galback today? She has to drop in and check on us. The lunatics are running the asylum, says Grindy. Or, Brian, I mean. Oops. Oh man, soccer's taking a lead. Make sure you guys get over on YouTube if you want to get your vote in. Soccer is coming out on top so far. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting hockey and NFL football to be tied. That's pretty shocking. Not like insanely shocking, I guess, but slightly shocking. Where am I located? United States, Michigan. Where I'm from. Must be referring to D12, says Scott. Good old D12. Forget Marshall asks us some questions, but what about Eminem? Neil says surprise basketball's lower. Yeah, basketball's pretty international too, right? It's pretty international, but I feel like it's not like a lot of people's favorite sport. Like a lot of people kind of like it, but it wouldn't. That's my guess, anyways. And basketball is well, I don't think my stereotypical demographic is are basketball fans. Kind of a younger guy sport, huh? Nowadays, everybody I feel like the people in my demographic, they're like, oh, these basketball players, they're so soft. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even watch it anymore. I only watch college basketball now. That's probably how it is, I think. You think D2R gets a bigger patch in the future? No. I would highly be shocked by that. Diablo 6? What's going on over on Twitch? Or 7. Diablo 7 is your name. Interesting. Any good drops today? A bunch of little stuff. Nothing like blow your mind insane, but a bunch of little things dropped today. Oh, 17. I didn't picture the X. Oh yeah, Diablo 17. I got you now. It can't, NBA can't keep up with the juggernaut that's NFL. Yeah, NFL's just so convenient for fantasy football and also for gambling. It's just so convenient. With it only being once a week, so you don't have to pay attention every second of the day and every single day. You can just like check in at the end of the week kind of thing, and there aren't a million games that kind of burn you out, so you want to catch them all. Yeah, NFL's just set up perfectly to where they can't like succumb to their own greed like NBA and MLB and hockey kind of, with there's so many games now that none of them really seem important. That's my take on it anyways. Randy says, wait till you watch cricket. Now that's some entertainment. Yeah, I don't know if I've never watched a full cricket match. I've just watched a play here and there on some random highlight, on some random clip, on some random thing. You know, never actually sat down and watched a cricket game. Which Diablo game do I enjoy the most? Oh boy, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. Sorry for that dumb question, New here. And no problem, I guess. I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with the question. I feel like the answer was slightly obvious, but no problem. The Rogue says worldwide soccer used to be the most popular sport. I don't know if that's still true. Basketball Rising. Let's see where my specifically Diablo 2 community is at right now. What are we at right now? Ooh, American football and soccer are tied right now over on YouTube. So I do dual stream YouTube and Twitch. Anyone wondering? Sometimes I'm reading, talking about the poll is over on YouTube since it's sort of my primary stream pretty much. So I do read both chats obviously and stuff. So the British invented so many sports just to be terrible at them. I mean, they're good at soccer, right? Or bocce ball. Badminton. Are the British good at badminton? Soulless Spirit says, yeah, right, you don't read both chats. All right. Sure thing, guy. Welcome in, by the way. What's your second best game? Like my second favorite game to play? I'm gonna be honest, since I've got the YouTube channel and everything, I hardly play other games like at all. Yeah, I don't know. Probably some of the... Am I full of gold again? What? Didn't I just deposit this stuff at my stash a minute ago? How is it full again? I must have... That stash tab... Oh, the stash tab was full, so I didn't deposit hardly any of it. Good job, dummy. I don't know, maybe... Like, which game would I kind of want to go back and play again, like right now, maybe? Maybe like Skyrim or the latest like Fallout game or something. I do like those huge open world, like kind of RPG type or whatever. There are some games I wouldn't mind trying, but I just feel like I don't want to take the time to do it. Like I wouldn't mind, maybe I wouldn't mind like playing Starfield or something, but Sun Spirit. Pig it. Never want that to roll with something crazy on it. Mike says he doubts they ever want to get more content for D2R. I'm just grateful for what we got. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, right? I guess not everything was perfect, but when I really stopped to think about it, really just Mosaic's the only thing I really don't like when I really think about it. And there's other things I would want, but as long as they don't mess it up anymore, that's kind of, you know, they didn't mess up too bad. Just Mosaic really is real bad, but pretty much agree with that, Mike. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything either. But yeah, a loot filter like you said there a minute ago, stackable gems, infinite respect for console. Yeah, that would be a nice little added thing, huh? The Jewel. Almost 3 o'clock here. Wow, time is flying today. Flying. Thunder was excited for Starfield, but it looked like a flop bad. Might get one day on sale. Flopped, huh? Yeah, I don't really know all the deets about it. I guess just seemed like a cool idea, and I didn't hear that it completely flopped. I mean, I don't know. I've seen some videos about it that some things were like super crazy cool, but then also I've seen like videos of crazy glitches, which, I mean, for a game like that is not like you got to accept it or whatever. You can believe whatever you want, but I would pretty much expect it with any type of big, huge open world game like that. And that's by Bethesda, right? So, I mean, it's just hard to test every single millimeter of a game like that, you know? River of Flames terrorized, huh? T Crazy said actually loves Starfield. So there you go. Yeah, I've heard some differing opinions. I've heard people say that it's like whack, no good, it's flopped or whatever, and I've heard people say they love it. So it depends on your individual experience. Grindy said he played the crap out of Skyrim when it came out. Yeah, same here, for sure. For sure. Adam Joe, look up Mr. Llama's video of him running Chaos Sanctuary on players 2000 difficulty, and then tell me that Hammerdin is just like Mosaic Assassin. They're just it's just not even close to the same thing. He did actually try higher players count with Hammerdin too, but he could only do at like super slow paces. He could only do like, I don't even remember how high he went, maybe like 30 or 40 or 50 or something. So did we talk about the D4 experience and gold bonus next week? Gold bonus? My God, why would you need gold bonus in D4? I literally have like 500 million gold in D4. And I've only played one character to level 100. Oh yeah, Lightninginger? Yeah, this is offline single player. Yep. Yep. Rocking a Holy Grail. I could hit City of the Damned for a little, or River of Flames for a little bit, huh? Why does it sound like Final Fantasy VII? Fight music. That sounds a lot like Final Fantasy VII fight music. Oh, that's probably hitting me for... Well, video game music won't get you in trouble. Andre, this is player 7. On single player, the drop rates with you by yourself in a game, player 7 is the same as players 8. So, you do get slightly more experience on players 8, but it's not really... I don't care about that. Stunner. Yeah, totally. Tadeo, appreciate you. Kind of you to say. Is it Players 2000? Is this something real? Yeah, he downloaded a mod and he was doing it on single player so you can alter things like that. So he was running a Players 2000 Terror Zone, Terrorized Chaos Sanctuary with Mosaic Assassin, and he cleared about half of it before he eventually did die. But it was so high that the monsters, like some of the monsters, were like dropping dead instantly because apparently there's something where if the monsters have so much health, like they never anticipated any monster health getting this high, but they must have set a cap of like, who knows, like 700 billion life or some ridiculous number. I don't even know. But what was happening is the monsters were so high a level that their life totals were rolling over. Once it gets over that maximum that they had put in for whatever reason, just to pick a random number that monsters could never possibly get to under any circumstance, once they reached that number, they would roll over and go back to the bottom and start over again. So, yeah. That's what he was saying. Mr. Llama was saying he was thinking that what was going on, I believe. Blue Mage Mikey says this song is definitely ripping off of Final Fantasy VII's boss fight music, but different enough to avoid copyright. Maybe. No way to say for sure. Do you drink or smoke while playing sometimes? I don't smoke at all. Anything of any kind. Occasionally I'll have, I'll have drinks or something, but definitely not at 1 o'clock on a weekday. Oh, Greenwald! Oh! Ogreax, I mean, I don't know what I just said, so. What's your merc gear? Fortitude, Insight, Enderall's Visage, the classic. The classic. We got about a half hour left. 200 fine slayers joining me today between Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Great to see people still loving Diablo 2 after so many years. Wrecking Diablo 2 Resurrected. Appreciate you. Absolute. Each one of y'all is a legend. Each one of y'all. Wicked Ball slamming the ogre emotes over on Twitch. My man. And Mykar. Wait. I think Wicked Ball is Mykar, right? Can't remember. Call you out on both of them. Oh, swine flu zombie. Coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, my man. That good old DAYZZZ subscription. Ooh. Thank you for the support. Watch on YouTube, but I had to open the Prime sub. Oh, what a legend. That's what a true legend does. Hopped over from YouTube just to give the Twitch Prime sub. Oh my god. My god. Oh yeah, I forgot, Mike. Stunner says a crispy $5 super chat for the next drinking stream. All right, we'll see. I've kind of tried to tone down a little bit on drinking too much, so too often. So we'll see. If I have a free Friday or Saturday night or something, or any nighttime stream really when the wife and kids aren't here, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Tadeo said he's rocking Infinity Enigma, but it didn't drop Death's Fathom yet, or Mang songs. Yeah, that's it depends what you do. Like, you can get rune words if you're running like LK super easy, and then won't have that stuff. I don't know if that's necessarily what you did, but or if you run Trav and get the runes or something, but yeah, or sometimes there's just wacky luck, right? Like, I haven't found any 220 Java gloves in 2 years on single player. I've found them multiple times on ladder when I played ladder resets, but for whatever reason on single player, is getting unlucky. Oh, Andre N coming in with a €5 super chat. Ooh, thank you so much. Means a lot. Supporting the channel. You legend. Ooh. Appreciate you. Do you what do I gamble when you have max money? Pretty much, in my opinion, unless you're just being a goofball, kind of the only options are Andre Necula donated £4.99 through super chat. Just sent out a #1 super sticker. Appreciate you celebrating the first super chat from. Appreciate you, man, once again. But yeah, in my opinion, like, rings, amulets, and circlets are kind of like the go-tos. I feel that's pretty much what I always do. Lately, I've been gambling rings just on the incredibly crazy off chance that I would gamble a wisp. Incredibly rare off chance, but you never know what can happen, right? Airsoft says can't find griffins on single player. Still rocking a 220. Yeah, I mean, it took me on single player. It took me 1.5 years to find a griffin. So. My first one. NC Gaming says, does my resistance matter on energy shield sorceress? It does and doesn't. It's significantly less important, with the exception of poison damage does not go towards your energy shield at all. You can get away with having really bad resistances on energy shield sorceress, but poison is going to give you a struggle. So if you can, maybe get that up, and that's why a lot of people on energy shield will wear those boots that have like 70 poison res on them. I forget what they are now. Not water walks, but the higher version of that looks the same but are different. Sandstorm Treks. There we go. Appreciate you. Yeah. Diablo 17. Appreciate you. Cody V says, but how long did it take you to find a legit Griffins though? This guy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen the clip where, because I found my Griffins on accident when I bought this monitor I'm using right here, and I was like, I just want to see what it looks like in game, and I hopped into the game and went and killed a monster to make sure that it all looked good and everything was working right, and then the Griffins dropped instantly. So real funny. Real funny. Randy said it took him 20 years to find the Hydra bow. Oof. Oof. Brian says you got a Prime so you could look me up. Oh, that'd be so wicked. So wicked. Yeah, Twitch Prime sub, it's pretty much like a free... It's the equivalent of like a free $4 super chat on YouTube. Weta says got mage plate from LK runs 11 ED. Cool. Well, if that's what you're looking for, congrats on finding what you wanted there. From Iraq, I'm assuming, huh? Wait, where did... Oh, I didn't hit the thing. Trying to keep my mercenary alive here. Wouldn't want to lose Ilzon. Dead Rabbit says boots are fun to gamble. Don't think I ever did those. I mean, I guess you could maybe get some rare boots or something like that that are good, huh? Hunters, guys, like Alder's helmet or something. Lighting, poison res, poison length reduced. I don't know, some 310 boots, you say? Oh, yeah, poison res and poison length reduced on some rare boots is pretty nasty, yeah. Pretty nasty. Oh, man, back's starting to feel funky from sitting here for so long. Get him, Brian. Remember when G-Stacks dropped a Shaco? Yeah, off stream. I remember. Yeah, Sure he did. Sure he did. Get him, Brian. Get him. Ronan, what's going on? Welcome in. Yo, over on Twitch. Yeah, what's over here? Blue Mage, 15 Ed, 3 open socket health forge plate traded for an ist. Later realized you could have got 2 to 3 burr for it. A 3 socket health forge plate, huh? Interesting. I would not have thought that it would be worth 3 burr runes because that's not really a very desired base. But I'm not a online valuing expert by any means. You know who remembers me dropping the Shaco off a stream over on D4? Pepperidge Farm members. Nice. Oh, what time do I gotta get my kid? I gotta get off at 3:30 on the general regular days. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get off in like 5 or like 10 minutes here or whatever. Whenever I feel like getting off from now until at the latest 3:30. Anya's a myth and not worth it. Finding a pair of 320s every couple of hours, surprisingly consistent. Yeah, I've never tried to shop those, to be honest. I don't know. I guess you can spam farm stuff in D2, but like shopping is something that just, for me anyways, just really doesn't do it for me. I do it once in a while. I mean, get yourself a tele staff. You can get that pretty quick. Get yourself like a lower res wand or a life tap wand. You can get that pretty quick. But man, shopping for hours on end to get like some kind of glove like that, I just can't do it. Too much for me. Too much. Crash, what's going on? Anything good today? Bunch of little stuff. Yeah, I've been up for like 2.5 hours, so you know, storm shields, vamp cases, things along those lines. Just like little mid runes and stuff. Brian says shop on you for a month, not find the 5 to what lightning century claw, you say? I think those can't those ones be even up to 6, I thought. The blue ones. Could be wrong, maybe from the shopping or whatever. I thought that they could roll like 3 to traps, 3 to lightning century. But that's something I'd have to look up. Trash found an ethereal Andes last night. Congrats. I've never found one of those before. TV. Don't need another CV, another ethereal polearm. Found 5 of them this season. Due for an ethereal. Yeah, I've probably found. I mean, I know that the odds are, what is it, like 1 in 23, like items that drop are supposed to be ethereal or something, but. Probably pretty close to that on Andaro's Visage. Haven't found one yet, but odds are odds, so. Ooh. Come on, bro. You should have been Hero's Might. Actually, I didn't even see if that fell off a champion or not. It might not have. Brian says 320 boas sell for like a low, and 320s martial arts sell for like a jaw, huh? Is that still like consistent now, or is that just like beginning of ladder or something? Oh, there it is. Lang, the Langer Breezer. This is what I was rocking on my Amazon for a long time back in the day. My gosh, look at this Magic Find bow. This is crazy. Oh, man. I can remember. Okay, so it's non-ladder, gotcha. Interesting. Non-ladder pricing. What's my mercenary's aura? Should be Holy Freeze, yeah. Might wouldn't really do anything for me. I mean, it'd give him like baby damage, but the Holy Freeze to freeze all this stuff out. I think he's got an insight on too. So yeah. And then obviously I got the concentration aura rocking over here, so. All the auras. Not really all of them, but a few of them here. Mike says he hasn't found an ethereal elite pole arm on single player yet. Just one that didn't roll with enough sockets. 3 characters over 90. A little unlucky, I suppose, but not the craziest thing I've ever heard. Just a little unlucky. Brian said he's used to the Berzia Dukantanhu. It's the only weapon we call by the base instead of the name. No, I mean, the base, we don't call the birds by the base. That's the name of it. Berzia Dukantantu. Whatever it's called. Boy, that blow's so sick. 418% enhanced damage. I wish there was more stuff on it, but the Shaco's one, yeah, for sure, but back. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it right here. I got a few more minutes. I could, I guess, do another run, but my back's kind of bugging me, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop up. It's just a spirit shield scoop, just a spirit shield. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a wrap. Thank you guys so much for like the Twitch Prime subs over there. Thanks for the super chat, Andrel Nekula. Thank you for the €5 super chat. Swine Flu, Have Faith, Horizontal, Twitch Prime subs over there. Only one even Prime. Thank you so much. It means a lot supporting the channel, even just Twitch Prime subs, super chats, GG. Or if you got a channel membership, anything like that, hitting the like button, of course, obviously on YouTube. So appreciate y'all hanging out, having a great time. Been fun. Let me check the poll real quick before I go. What's the poll looking like here? Soccer, what? Soccer winning out, fellas, letting me down. No, all the international peeps out there voting there for the soccer. So, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what that. I thought that was an E for Euro, so I'm goofy E. I don't know what that L stands for, I guess. My apologies. I'll see what it comes out to when the stream report pops up. All right, what does it say? Maybe it says in here what that is. No, it just says 5 with the thing by it. Lira? I'm not even sure. It's a real spot. So, without further ado, I'm gonna have to take off now. So, peace out, fellas. Enjoy your day, but also the whole time, don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh.